Hello guys, this is Becca. I'm doing this video per request. Someone asked me to do this video, so what I'm doing is for someone that has never diamond painted before, never seen anyone diamond paint, don't know anything about diamond painting, but yet they want to, and they purchase a kit and don't know what to do with it, don't know what everything is or what to do with it or what. So I am going to be doing a step-by-step instruction on how to diamond paint. Now, there are all different sizes of diamond painting canvases. This one here is a 30 by 40, and that 30 by 40 is centimeters. So it is 30 this way, 40 this way, in centimeters. So there's from 30 by 40 to way on up bigger, and even to way down smaller. So this is a 30 by 40. This one here is a 30 by 30. It's 30 this way, 30 this way. And that is centimeters. So that's this size here. Then, like I said, there's sizes all in between, all above, all below those sizes that I just showed you. This one here is a 20 by 20 centimeter. And it looks, it looks like it's way smaller than this 30 by 30. Maybe this is a 40 by 40. I've got it covered up. It is. Is it? I've got the numbers covered up. No, it says it's a 30 by 30, which it's quite a bit difference. This says it's a 20 by 20. That's the way they go. That's the way they go. But this is your kit, no matter what size kit it is. All your kits are the same. Some are more deluxe kits, which means they add more to it than just the basic kit. But I'm going to show you what comes in just a basic kit diamond painting. Your canvas, no matter what size your canvas is, whether it's a large one, a small one, whatever, you get your canvas, you get your, at least a basic kit that comes with it. Like I said, some kits are more deluxe. Like some kits may have washi tape in with it. They might have 2 or 3 placers in it. And you will learn all you got to do is watch videos. You'll learn all kind of things, more than I can tell you here today in this one video. But for your basic kit, now on your canvas, you will notice that there's cellophane over the top of your canvas. That's because the printed part has glue on it, poured glue on it. They poured glue on all of the space that you are supposed to add your drills. And I'll tell you what drills are in a minute. But you pull that cellophane back and it's sticky. That's where you're going to place your drills. You will notice on your canvas there's either numbers, letters, or symbols. Different type symbols, like maybe this one is all alphabets, but they may have like the and mark or the you know, just whatever, all different kind of symbols. And each of those spaces that has either a letter, number, or symbol in it represents a color. on your table, you usually have two tables, one here, one here. You will hear some people call them ledgers, and I can't think of the other name. There's another name that some people call these tables. On this one, it's called tables, which is all the same thing. You will have your tables, one on each side of your canvas normally. Sometimes there's only one on one side, but normally you have one on each side of your picture. Well, what this is telling you what color drill to put in what space. So like number 1 is H, and you're going to use the color 166, and I'm going to show you all about that in a minute. But you would find the letter H, and you would put that color drill on top of the letter H, sort of like color by number, but yet instead of using colors, sort of like sticker by number, but instead of using stickers, you're using drills. And so this tells you what color drill to put where on your canvas. Okay, so back to our basic kit. In your basic kit, you're going to get what we call a pen. I had it open, now I can't get it back open. Oh, hang on, guys. Okay. This is your pen. This is, some people call this a boat, because it's kind of shaped like a boat. Some people call it a tray, but this is your boat, and this is your square of wax. Now it's according to how big your canvas is, how many of these squares of wax you will get. So that's your basic kit. That's all you need as far as accessories to do your canvas. So you have your basic kit here. Then in this pack here is all of your colored drills that you need. These are called drills. Some people call them beads. Some people call them diamonds. Because of it being called diamond painting, some people call them diamonds. But they're just little acrylic dots that you're using to color your page. In other words, we're going to reference it as that. We're going to use, instead of crayons or colored pencils, we're using little acrylic dots to color our picture. So, different companies package their drills differently. This one is packaged in what we call the train. We call it the train because they're all hooked together. So this is all of your drills that you will need for this canvas. So what you're going to do is you're going to find on your drill packet, this has 1, 2, 3, and so on. So to start out, you're going to tear off or cut number 1 off. You're going to cut the corner off, pour your drills in your boat, and you're ready to start doing color number 1. Okay? Alright, once you get your drills in your boat, you're going to gently kind of shake it. Maybe tilt it just slightly against your hand. What that's going to do is there's ridges in the bottom of the boat, and when you shake it a little bit and kind of just tap it against your hand with it tilted just slightly, it's going to make most of your drills go to one side, and these that are left on the bottom, because of them ridges, is going to turn them over right. You want your flat side down, your rounded side up. You don't want to take one that's the flat side up. So then you're going to have your little square of wax, and there's a little plastic cover on both sides. And you're going to take off, pull back this top plastic. You're going to take your pen, and there's a little indentation in the pen. You're going to mash your pen down in your wax and fill that little indentation up with your wax. Then you're going to take your pen and you're going to place it on top of a drill that's the round side up, and when you mash down on that, that drill's going to stick to that wax. So then you would find the letter H, of course, with your cellophane off. Then you would find your yellow H, your number, well, I keep saying yellow, your letter, because I won't say letter, that's why. Your letter H, and you're going to place that drill on that letter and bring it up. Because this sticky is more sticky than your wax is, it's going to pull the drill off of your pen, and it's going to stay on that letter. And you're just going to do all of your letter H's. Then you're going to put your drills away, find you some, if there's any left, find you some kind of little container you can put them in, just in case you overlooked another, a letter. You don't want to throw them away until you have completed your canvas. So find you a little baggie or something that you can put your remaining drills in. Then you would go to pack number 2. The letter for number 2 is T. So you would, again, have your number 2 color. You would find the yellow T and do the same thing until you have completed your whole canvas. Now, like I said, there's different sizes. You learn different things as you go. Best thing would be to start out with a smaller size, so you don't have to work with this big canvas trying to learn everything. I don't know what size you have purchased, but usually you start out with a smaller size until you learn everything about it. And like I said, you can find all kind of videos on diamond painting on YouTube and learn all kind of, tricks and tips and things on it. So that's your basic instructions on what to do and how to diamond paint. To start out. I'm trying to get this in here and get it out of my way. Now, you asked me, and I'm doing this for a friend. Her name is Fran. And she asked me about my roller that I have. Now, I have 2 different rollers. This is not necessary. You don't have to have this. But if you had it, all this is once you completely get your canvas, diamond painted, then naturally, it's all the drills is on there, the cellophane's gone. Okay, let's say it's complete. You have the roller, and what I do is I just go over my diamond painting, over the top of the drills, kind of mash down. That just makes sure, all this is doing is making sure they're mashed down firmly and secure on the canvas. But you don't have to have this. I don't always use it. When I think about it, I'll use it. It's not a necessity. It's just something that if you would like to have a roller to make sure your beads or your drills are mashed down firmly. Now, on one this size, there is something that you need to really remember. This size, you usually pull your whole cellophane off while you're working. Pay attention when you're pulling it off. You might think cellophane is cellophane. It's going to be the same on both sides. It's not. So when you pull this off, make sure you position it wherever. Don't throw it away, because you may not finish your whole canvas at one time. But what I do is when I pull this cellophane off, I make sure I lay the bottom part that come off of the sticky flat down on the table. I keep this part, the outside part that was on top, facing up, so when I put it back on, I can put it back on with the same side touching the sticky. Why is that? I don't know. Feeling it, you would think it didn't make a difference. But I have put, and other people have said it too, I have taken my cellophane off, not paid attention, just threw it over to the side. When I got through and was ready to put it back on top, the outside that's facing up, I put it facing down, not realizing it. When I went to pull it back off, it was almost impossible to get the cellophane back off. I don't know what it is about the top part here, the upside, that when you stick it on the canvas, you just about can't get it off. But if you stick the part that's facing down, when you pull it off, keep that part facing down, so when you put it back on, that part is facing back down. That's something that you need to know about. You need to know about it. So, but one this size, I usually just pull the whole cellophane off. Like I said, make sure I've got it in the right position, so when I put it back on, the right side's going down on the glue. So the canvas itself is what has the glue on it. The wax goes in your pen to be able to pick up your drills to put them on your canvas. So that is that. Now, why do I have washi tape on this one? Because this one is a 30 by 30. Any canvas that is a 30 by 30 or larger, I usually section it off. This is for my personal use, my personal preference. It's just what I like doing. When I take the full cellophane off of a larger canvas and I'm working on the whole canvas at one time, say I'm doing all the number ones all over the whole canvas at one time, to me it seems like I'm not really getting nothing accomplished. It seems like I can't really see any progress, and it's a little, you know, discouraging, or whatever word you want to use there. I just feel like I can't seem to make any progress. So what I do is I section off my canvas, okay, on top of the cellophane, not on the canvas itself. Now I will tell you about this washi tape here in a minute, but to section off your canvas on top of your cellophane, right down the middle, put you a strip of washi tape. Right down the middle this way, put you a strip of washi tape, and now you have 4 sections. Now you're going to take, it's just up to you which side you want to cut. I usually cut my cellophane right above the left hand washi tape. So now when I go to work on my canvas, I pull my cellophane over to this part of my washi tape. Now there's things that you can get. You don't have to have this. This is, a lot of times it's just simply something people want to use. But they have what's called cover minders. They're in all different shapes, all different sizes, all different, this is like a little ghost. I have a butterfly, I have an angel. You know, what's on top is just whatever the person that makes them uses. But what it is it's a magnet and a magnet on the bottom of the cover minder. So what you do is you're going to put your cover minder there on top. You're going to put your magnet underneath, and it's going to snap on there. That's to keep the cellophane from flapping over while you're working, because the magnet is on top here and on bottom there. And then when you get through, you just move that off. Your magnet comes with it. It's stuck to your cover minder. You can take your cellophane and put it back over. So I work on my left top every time. That's when, if I've marked it off, that's where I start working. I work on my left top square. I get it complete. Then when I have it all complete with all the drills of all colors on it, then I take my cellophane and I cut it right beside this piece of washi tape. So now this piece of cellophane is no longer there because that part is complete. Don't cut it off though until you get all of the drills on this part. So if you have to stop before you get it done, you can take your cellophane, put it back over it. Okay, then this up here, I will take this cellophane, and it won't have this part on it, and when I'm working, I pull it down to here. Put my cover minder on it to keep it from flapping back over, and I start working this section. So that's what the section it off with washi tape is. Now, you will notice on this canvas, I only have the washi tape on top of this cellophane. I do not have any washi tape around. And you know what? There's more glue on top here, so I'm probably going to have to put some. Okay, the reason I put cellophane around my canvas is because the glue, when they pour the glue, it goes over the picture area. It goes, you know, over off of the picture area. Now, down here is where I tested it. Down here there is barely, I mean barely, any glue over from where the picture is. And on this side there's barely any. But just now, I didn't notice that there's quite a bit of glue up here going over from the picture. It's sticky off of the picture. And what this is if you have a big canvas and you're working on it and you don't have washi tape on that, a lot of times it'll pick up lint, or, you know, off of your clothes or your hands, or just flying around, and it'll get to looking dirty and dingy around the edge of the picture. So to prevent that from happening, I am going to see if I can find I'm going to use my cover minder to keep my cellophane from flapping back up. I'm going to see if I can find some washi tape here that I can use real quick. Okay, I'm going to use this snowflake that I used on here. Now, what I do is I take my washi tape, and I do not put the washi tape on where the picture is drawn. I take and put my washi tape right to the edge where that line is, where the picture starts. If you're gonna frame it, maybe get a washi tape that would go good with what the picture is, that could be like a border, and you wouldn't have to take the washi tape off. You could leave it on there as a border. But that's going to protect my canvas where that glue is over the edge, and it's not going to pick up a lot of lint and you know, dirt while you're working on it. So that's what the washi tape on the canvas is for. But don't put it on the picture itself where you're going to be putting the drills. Put it right, just bump it right up against where the picture is. You can do that all the way around like I did this one. Okay, move my cover minder. Put my So this is the canvas I'm working on now, and maybe you can see, I hope the camera's picking up the drills. I doubt it with the cellophane over the top, but kind of the sparkly. There's drills all right here that I've already got on it, all right here. And that is the one I'm working on now. I had started working on this one and remembered I wanted to work on some Christmas ones, so I put this one aside to work on my Christmas one. But that is your basic instructions, your basic things you need to know to start a diamond painting. It's nothing hard. It's just simply, you know, very similar to color by number or sticker by number. It's just you're putting the drills on the numbers. And there's so many, you know, drills. As you know, the bigger your canvas, there's naturally more colors, so they have to use numbers, alphabets, symbols, you know, to have enough of places, you know, to mark certain colors. But that's basically all it is like a sticker by number. You're just sticking drills instead of stickers. So I hope that helped you. I hope I answered all of your questions. If there's something I missed that you still need to know, just message me, Fran, and I will do my best to explain it. If it's something I need to show, I will show it. But that's basically all you're doing. Is you've got a canvas with glue on it, you have a pen with wax on it, and you're picking up the colored drill and putting it in the spot that it is designated to go. All right, I'm going to let you all go. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope this helped you, Fran. I hope it helped maybe others that was thinking about getting started and didn't know how to get started. Maybe this helped you. And yeah, okay, well, I'm going to let you go, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.